10. Here they go. Jenkins strikes it in. 4:07 to play. And it's back to a possession game. DeRay Jenkins with the 22-yard touchdown catch.
In this game, and they're also without Ollie Gay, two starting defensive linemen in a critical drive for the defense.
Ward on the ground. There's not much there as B.J. Ojolari was tracking it down. Let's go back and Ojolari's tracking him, and he has to throw it away. So 2:25 to play, and LSU is going to try to find a little magic late here in New Orleans.
Big drive there by LSU's defensive line. Great job by B.J. Ojolari. Right there, if you're the quarterback, nothing's there, I'm taking the sack. That way, you're taking more time off the clock. The incompletion saves you a couple yards of field position, but the time is far more important than those couple yards.
First 3 and out for Florida State tonight. LSU defense did their job when they had to do it. Fair catch is muffed again. Can you believe this? Malik Neighbors, second time tonight, and Florida State recovers. Brendan Gant on special teams gets the ball. Wow. Wow. He recovers the muff punt.
That's just the story of the night. I mean, in week one, games are often given away, mistakes made that lead to the other team ultimately winning the game. I mean, you think about how many games we saw this weekend that were decided by a big mistake late. This is another example of one. Things you got to clean up in special teams.
Second and goal, Ward. And he's down to that 1-inch line. You said, listen, just I'm better off.
I don't understand. I mean, they've wasted. If the result's going to be a touchdown either way, I want my offense on the field down 2 scores. Yeah, I don't want to be down 2 scores, but I want my offense on the field. And they didn't even call a timeout.
And now
it's just one of those crazy things that always fumble
here down at the goal line. Is there a chance LSU has come up with it as Ward fumbled the ball? LSU says they have it. Wow. LSU does. The Tigers needed a miracle there, and they just got one.
Well, that puts a dagger in the let them score theory, but what is Florida State doing? Pitching the ball on the goal line. Only bad can happen there. Worst case scenario, you get stopped. And next thing you know, they have to run another play. You burn more time. You force them to cause a timeout. Instead, you pitch it. I mean, only bad things can happen there. You cannot pitch it on the goal line.
99 yards away. Here's the slant to Neighbors. 2 timeouts remain for LSU.
Get Neighbors back in the game. Just made a critical mistake. Feed him. You might need him on this drive, so get him a look early.
Shallow cross right back to him to the 15-yard line, but look at that clock. 59 seconds as it stops to move the chains. Cooper had the tackle.
2 timeouts. Don't need to panic just yet. Nothing crazy. Can't do this. Can't line in the wrong formation. That's killing really valuable time.
Down to 50 seconds. Daniels being pursued. Now he's going to run. 2 timeouts remaining. He's going to get the first down, so that helps. That'll stop as they move the chains again with 41 seconds, trailing by a touchdown. 2 timeouts remain.
This is a situation here. It looks like you're going to get man coverage. Looks like Florida State's going to drop and try to cover underneath.
Daniels searching for anything and is able to get it to Kayshon Boutte.
Right now, Florida State playing man coverage really across the board with safeties over the top. Can't obviously let any wide receiver get behind the deepest defender. I think you got to get up there and disrupt the rhythm just a little bit. I mean, you're just going to give up out routes for 15-yard gains. I mean, they're going to go right down the field and have a few shots at the end zone.
1 timeout remains. They've made it up to the 42-yard line, started at the 1. Daniels again gets it quickly out. This isn't going to generate much, although, how about that? Toe tap by Brian Thomas down the sideline. That was impressive body control by Thomas.
Now you're in plus territory. If I'm Adam Fuller, the defensive coordinator, I'm thinking I got to mix it up a little bit. They're giving way too much freedom to the boundary. They're giving way too much freedom to the sideline. They need to protect the sideline because that's obviously where LSU's trying to get.
Daniels, 28 seconds. Oh, and he's sacked. They do have the one timeout, as is Jared Verse doing damage again. And now all timeouts exhaust. 5 seconds to find out. Jaden Daniels. They drop 8 against him. 3-man rush, taking a lot of time, and now running with it. They don't have any timeouts. Has to get the first down. He does. Dives ahead inside the 30.
Now you clock it.
They wait for the change.
Clock it, and you got a couple shots at the end zone.
And they do. So
Thomas, you're looking in the direction of the 6'2" Dre Jenkins.
Get it complete right at the stick to Brian Thomas. That'll stop it with 10 seconds to go. What drama here in New Orleans. What a weekend of college football it's been. And this is how we're going to cap Sunday night.
Bringing
nothing coming easy in the Big Easy for these two. Right down to the wire.
Mason Taylor, the freshman tight end, 6'4", more length on the field now for the Tigers, and they're going to help out their tackle with the pass rush.
Here we go. Clock ticking down. Daniels taking time. Remember, no timeouts. Here is the freshman inside the 5. 1 second remains. And remember the clocking rule. There's 1 second remaining. You got to get right on it. He went out of bounds. 1 second is perfect. Here we go, Greg. We're going to decide it right here, right now.
Yeah, you got to call timeout if you're Florida State. They had
hit there.
Tough. It's close. Yeah, that left knee is out. So it does look like this will be potentially, the clock will start on the ready for play.
Let's bring in our rules expert, the veteran referee, Matt Austin. Matt.
Inbounds for a first down. By rule, the clock will stop. LSU will have time for 1 play.
With the Hunter Renfro to win the national championship, that's the best play in this type of situation. Sprint right, speed option, and just throw it right out there in the flat off a mesh or a pick.
Let's decide it. Right here in New Orleans, Jaden Daniels to the end zone. Got it! Dre Jenkins! My, oh my, what a night, New Orleans! Triple zeros and an extra point away from Damian Ramos from overtime. Now remember, he had a kick blocked earlier tonight. His first college action to send us to overtime. This sport. How great is college football? You couldn't write that script. 99 yards, pure drama. Replay had to clear it up. 1 second left. LSU got it. And then Damian Ramos has it blocked. And that is how Florida State wins it.